Hello, welcome back to Slay the Princess. We're here now. The voice of the parent is not the only one that's confused. Also, I'm still a little bit sick, so if I sound stuffy, I am. I apologize.
There was a princess, I think.
Definitely.
It's all so fuzzy.
Oh, the book is new.
It hurts when I try to remember. I think we were trying to save the world.
Huh. Usually people remember fully. Wait, what all happened last episode?
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. A million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. Your existence hurts them.
Let me out!
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out!
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
Well, I don't know if we've been here before. In this specific place.
We have to let her out.
Well, no, I guess this is the same void with the floating rocks that we walk on. Just a different location in that void.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
I don't know.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
We've been going back and forth.
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
That's pretty true.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
Did we do that, though? I think we did
We're
that.
supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
I don't know if you've said that before.
You can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
We haven't tried everything.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
There's so many voices.
Can we love something that hates us?
Oh my god.
Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us?
That's what I was just asking.
So many of us?
I mean, we've gotten all you at some point. Or at least most of you.
This is bad. We need to get a grip. What
Who's
have
you?
Let happen? How many times have you been here?
I can't really count anymore. What does it mean proceed to the cabin in this context? Is up this to the cabin? Stay here sounds like turn back. And I don't want this run to end right now without getting another princess. So I guess we'll proceed.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way.
Unseen trees? We saw a bunch of trees around.
But eventually, you
Oh,
do make it
mirror.
to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead,
Oh yeah, you can't see the
all
mirror.
you find is an empty hill.
Why can't you see the mirror?
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Are you putting the cabin there
Don't
now?
ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies.
Or we just can't see it, I'm not sure.
And he always makes it gone.
That's true, whenever we try to touch it, it's gone.
It's exhausting. We must be such a mess, but we never get the chance to fix ourselves. That thing is mocking us. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
What? I'm still trying to find out where we are. Is this the same? This isn't the long quiet, is it? This is different.
Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Are you talking to me specifically? I guess we approach the mirror. Are we gonna touch it
Walk
again?
up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there.
Wait, you guys don't see the cabin? At least see the walls.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
Oh. Breaking it.
It's on the other side, and we have to.
Oh my god. So much influence. None of them I want to listen to.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
I think I'll listen to that one.
Exactly. I'm sure that whatever you settle on, it'll be the best possible decision you could have made.
Well, that's very sweet. Proceed? Just proceed. There's no scrolling, I can't go up or down, just okay, sure.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
I was thinking the same thing,
I'll send
honestly.
you one. Do you think it'll work?
Just move on with the story. What's the next step?
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions.
Thank you, opportunist.
That's why he gets to make them.
Yeah.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
And there's the knife.
We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be.
I mean, we've seen the cabin so many times, we can kind of tell when the walls come together like this.
The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
But where's the princess in this situation?
It's the only way forward.
I always want to have it as an option. It's the only way forward. You already tried everything else. Don't you remember? Why are these blacked out? I don't know if you heard that. I have a BMO display thing that you can put your Switch in that Trinity got me. Thank you very much. It's adorable. When I'm not using it, I have it set on top of my PS5. I guess it was a little precarious because it just fell over and made a lot of noise. So I wonder if we have to make other choices when, like, before getting here to unlock these? Or if these are always blacked out. I'm not sure. Because these don't really seem like they'd be options. They just seem like statements. Well, I mean, I guess these two options are just take the blade and you have to take the blade. I don't guess this one keeps free will. Like, not saying that I have to, but that I'm going to. I don't know.
You reach down to take the blade.
Oh.
As you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
That seems less than ideal.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep.
Do we go in? I mean, there's nothing else for us here.
Deep in the bowels of the earth.
Oh, hi.
You see something.
Your mask got cracked.
Back at you.
Something, yeah.
It fills you with dread.
Well, at least we found the princess.
It's her.
Yep.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
I think you might be right.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun. And
Is that another
I guess I
arm?
wanted to see if I could melt you.
Melt?
And closer.
She's so cool. I love this version of the princess so much. She's awesome.
Watching over me forever. That was so brave.
Closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me.
Okay.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Where's Will? What'd you do with him?
And let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
That's not a bad proposition.
A trinket that gets to stay with me all the time. Right by my side.
Do I get to actually make a choice here?
I can even make you a little cage if you want.
Aw,
Gilded and everything.
that's really sweet of you.
Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
So is this the pure form of the princess? Like, since the beginning?
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand. What are we supposed to do? She took our weapon.
Like, that would do anything anyway.
This really was a lost cause, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You sealed our fate when you refused to kill her.
No, well, not that part. It was a lost cause from the beginning of everything.
Kill or be killed. Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh well. There's no paralysis anymore. Is it because we've already given her what she wants?
Oh yeah, before we, one of the voices needed to keep saying heart. Wait, no, nerves, liver, heart, lungs, something like that. Huh. Yeah, I think this is always gonna be blacked out. You're just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago. But was that something new, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers.
The static
For all her
stopped.
past cruelties, the moment feels gentle,
Really?
tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Love you too, narrator. My arm is long.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts.
Probably you.
That resistance gives way, and it's over.
This feels... like, this feels greater than the other endings that we had before. But I can't tell if this is a full ending? I don't know. I have reason to believe that this continues longer, but I'm not sure.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I don't know. I'm very curious.
I didn't think I'd be so
Oh, here it comes
tired.
again. Okay, so this is a new perspective. The princess exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
So you are being taken right now. Wow. I thought you had the power in this situation. Yep, okay. That's another one. I think we have one more that we need to get. You did not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that
It always
mean
comes
for us?
back.
I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
After we touch it.
Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
I don't know how much different it could be.
Finally, we can smash it.
Not yet.
Oh, you stop with the smashing. What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look
One
at
last?
ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Last time it said we've grown. And we got achievement that the thing was called bloated. Approach the mirror. You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it.
Really?
I'm ready.
I mean, they end every time that we do this. Are you trying to tell me that this is actually the end? Because you didn't respond like this before. You were always scared, and then you went away before I could respond to you or anything.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet.
That's the first.
The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. I mean, at this point, if memory return, then they know everything that's happened behind them, so maybe this is the end. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. There she is. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
I know someone that would love you.
Ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Like that she still has the three arms. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I don't think so, no. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness, a doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship,
but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Are you taking these princesses and using parts of them, like Frankensteining them together?
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
I guess so. She didn't seem happy about it, though. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
I don't know if there is much of a world we're leaving behind, though, because it seems so segmented from the rest of the world, whatever the world may be. Because when we try to walk back, we just go into the void. And then at the end, we go into the log quiet, which I don't know if it is also the void.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I know. Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, here we go again. A scattered vessel. Bring the moment of clarity to her.
You're on a path.
That was the moment of
in the
clarity?
woods.
So what else have we not done with this one? I think there was one other option that we haven't done in this first situation. I think we have to take it just so that we have options. Because I can't remember what the other option was. This is a new one. I don't think we've had this one before. No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
I mean, in this situation, with the only knowledge of this, scenario, her being chained up, that would be the smartest move to do, because then we build trust with her. But if we wanted to kill her, we just go back and get the knife, and she's chained up. We don't know what other power she has
We
yet.
can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
We dropped it once before and talked to her. I think. Did we? Let's tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you?
I feel like I've heard this before
scared
too,
of
though.
me?
Dropping the blade. We've done that before and going to talk to her. Slay the princess, we've definitely done that before. I don't know if we've just said I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Damn. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Probably. Squint at her even harder.
Squint
Yeah.
even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
At the moment.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Oh. I want to keep squinting though. Can we just have a squint battle? Just back and forth. There might be another option if we drop the blade. Because Slay the Princess always ends the same. So let's try this. But it's just these two again. I'll Slay the Princess. I think I'm going to do that. Am I just going to do it with my hands, or am I going to go back and get the knife?
Doubt,
Okay.
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
This is new. This is a new drawing.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Is she a boxer?
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
I think it's
Your
unequal.
blade slashes through the air again
Ooh,
and
these are
again,
cool.
and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
The art in this game is so cool. I really love
We
it.
can still turn this around.
I can never praise this game enough. It's incredible. Oh. Huh. These are new. I still wonder why this one's blacked out, though. I mean, give up just means we die. Let's finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Interesting that she's still doing this while chained up.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation.
Well, state better facts.
It's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Boing,
The
boing,
princess doesn't
boing.
do our friend in herself. Internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I'm your friend? Aw.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I got her.
Oh.
There's that line again.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Oh, here we are. We've done this before.
This was fun.
Aw.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Did you actually think that'd be enough to kill me?
do you really think this is the end?
Obviously not.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
See you in a couple minutes. Oh, shit. I guess see you next week, because we're at time.
And
Every
at the
time
end
this
of the
ends, I want to
path
keep playing
is a
it. Maybe I should have made this the series
And in the basement
for,
of
like, the
cabin
weekdays instead of just a Friday, like, short series thing. Because I really want to play this more consistently. But, I mean, it gives me something to look forward to at the end of the week. So, next Friday, more of this, because you have to be in it now. You have to keep going.